Hi guys, welcome back. I hope you're all having a wonderful week. So today I thought I would sit down and go through another round of empties with you guys. I believe the vlog will be coming after this one, but I kind of mentioned in that I want to do empties maybe every couple of months. So I keep this box under my bed and I figured I kind of make the rule of once it fills up, we go through it. So it'll have supplements, some sheet masks, anything I feel like I want to kind of talk about with you guys. I've been chucking in this as I finish it up. So instead of doing a big bin of this at the end of the year, my goal is to do it every couple of months. That way I can give you a more accurate memory of how I felt about things that I've used, and we can kind of stay up to date with everything I'm loving and everything that I think you guys should pass on. So let's get into it. So I have quite an eclectic mix of things in here. So the first thing that's in here is a big box from Coop Wellness. This guy had the little pack supplements, and it's the YM ISO Effing Tired. There were 30 packs in here. I did an Instagram post with them, so this was a gifted product. But I really ended up enjoying this. I love the idea of the little packed products. I know that they're not necessarily as eco-friendly, but they're really great for on the go. There are a couple of companies that do the custom ones, but I really enjoyed this guy, and it has definitely a mix of things that I have not previously gotten in my vitamin mixtures. I know this one has ashwagandha in it, and there's a few other holy basil, some other herbal extracts that you don't normally get in other stuff. So I really enjoyed this. I would kind of like to try one or two other of theirs, but this was a good one. It was really easy to take and there weren't an insane amount of pills. So I took this for the full month. I used it and I really liked it. Hervana Perfection Hair Mask. So this I've had for forever, and it's been kind of floating around in my shower, but it's old, it's gross, it needs to go. When I colored my hair a couple of years ago, when I was initially trying to get this white blonde, one of my friends did it and it was a bad experience. It just didn't work out really well, and I needed some serious moisture to kind of combat the way that my hair ended up going. So she picked this up for me. She was also a hairstylist, and I used it for a while and I really liked it. I don't think there was a ton of it. I think she gave me what was left of hers, but I enjoyed this hair mask. I just, for whatever reason, didn't pick it up again, but it is a nice one if you are looking for a good hair mask, and it's a 3 to 5 minute one, which is really nice. I love the longer ones, and you'll see I think there's an empty bottle Olaplex in this thing, but I do like the shorter ones because it's a lot easier to do kind of in the shower. If it's longer than 5 minutes, then I tend to like to apply them before I get in the shower so I can kind of wash it out. But that one is 3 minutes, which is 3 to 5, which is great. Indie Lee CoQ10 Toner. I just finished this in the last 24 hours, which was really great because I was hoping to finish it so that I would be like, there's a tiny bit left, but I love this toner. I already bought a new bottle. It is in my bathroom. I would happily buy backups of this product. It is my favorite toner at the moment. When I first got it, I wasn't super wowed by it, but then when I really got my cleanser where I needed to be and realized that my cleanser that I was using was kind of stripping my skin, I didn't realize how hydrating and moisturizing this was for me. So I really love this toner. I love that it's a decent price point and that it is on a cleaner, greener beauty side of life. Pacifica Mattifying Prep. So I grabbed some of these after Colby talked about them when we were in Atlanta last month, and I grabbed a few and I packed one with me for Kendall's wedding, and I just used it on a whim that Sunday after all of the events for a couple of days, and it felt so nice. And I've really wanted to get more sheet masks that are great, a good price point, but are also a really good comparison to my love of the Dr. Jart one. And so far, all of the ones that I've tried from these guys have been lovely. So there's a rose one. I tried the mattifying prep one the other day. I definitely think that I'll get something that's leaked in this box. I'll probably get some of the other ones. I really think that they would be even better to kind of put in the fridge before you use them, because then it really kind of cools and soothes your face. So I would highly recommend that. But I've really been liking all of the ones that I've tried so far, and they're only $3 or $4. I've seen them at Target, I've seen them at Whole Foods. I'm not sure who else sells them. Olaplex Hair Perfector number 3. This is the first bottle that I've gone through of this because I switched over to another mask, but I'm back on this one. So it took me a little while because I needed some time. My only complaint about this is it's really small. You need to kind of wet your hair to put this on. It doesn't have to be bad, but you need like a unwashed towel dried hair. So I essentially pop my head in the sink and kind of get it wet and then run this over it and then just sit with it for a while. So I love this. This is my favorite. I love that it doesn't have mineral oil in it, and it's definitely been helping to keep my hair healthy and strong throughout and in between all of the coloring, along with all of the heat and hair products that I put on my head. Viral conditioner with Bond Fix. So if you saw my pink hair, I'll put a picture up here if you guys haven't seen it. I had pink hair for a couple of weeks. Well, this is actually rose gold, and Elena gave this to me, and it is a conditioner. So I know that there's the Kristen S like tent spray, and I believe that that necessarily hasn't gone over so well for everybody. It's so I've heard, but I haven't experienced that one. So in discussion about kind of adding the pink in my hair, Elena gave me this, and I did a couple of rounds of it. I sat with it originally for quite a while to get that like deeper pink tone, to get my like intensity, and then I washed it and then I added one more level of pink to it. So I really like this. I love that it washes out. So if it's something that you want to do temporarily, even if you just wanted to do a few pieces, you could just kind of put them on the places and let them sit. You have a lot of control with this, and it does wash out. So if that's something just temporary that you wanted to do, it's fab. There are a couple of different colors for this. I found it on Amazon, but I think the rose gold was out of stock, but I'll link everything in the description box below if you want to check it out. Alba Botanica Very Emollient Cream Shave Coconut Lime. This is my favorite shave gel. Seriously, favorite shave gel. It's so smoothing, it's so hydrating. It doesn't have a bunch of toxins and additives in it, and pardon the puppy. But I love this guy. I went through this one and I've already repurchased another one, and unless somebody puts a different one in front of me for now, I will probably continue to use this. Probiotic, Renew Life Ultimate Flora Probiotic. I actually have another one sitting over there right now because I am going to be filming a product I love and recommend to everybody after this. But it has the little, I don't know what you call it, the like saver thing in there, and made me think there was more probiotics in it, but there's not. This is Renew Life is one of my favorite probiotics. It's the one I consistently go back to if I am buying a probiotic to keep in the refrigerator. They have quite a few different ones, so just be sure that you're reading the labels, because the one I picked up from Whole Foods the other day I thought was this one, and it wasn't, and so I paid about the same as I paid for this one, but there was less strains in it and less capsules. So yeah, read the labels, but Renew Life is one of my favorites, and I will definitely keep repurchasing this probiotic. Forest Leaf Advanced Collagen with Hyaluronic Acid and Vitamin C. I need a new collagen. I don't think I currently have one, but I did like this one. I took the Versatile one. I think that's it. It's not in here, so I can't tell you what that is before this. And I think I like that one a little bit more. I love with the hyaluronic acid because it definitely helps with keeping your skin hydrated and just kind of helping to build all of that healthy hair and nail and giving you all of the strength there. So I am currently not taking a collagen just because I haven't gotten a new one. I need to like look into that today, but I do really enjoy this one, and I think it's super affordable. I'm pretty sure like most of them I got them on Amazon, but I definitely want to switch to more of a marine collagen. Organic Olivia Thyroid Pro Formula. So I forgot to grab it over there, but I also took the Parasite Cleanse from her, If you've seen my like hormonal acne video, I've mentioned it. I've mentioned the Parasite Cleanse, and I've mentioned kind of her backstory a little bit. But I decided to kind of test out the Parasite Cleanse and the Thyroid Pro. I really love to test this and have my like actual thyroid levels tested to see how it affects it. But from everybody's reviews that I've read, some people have actually had like significant thyroid results with it. So I really enjoyed taking this. I definitely think it would be something I would take again. I've been really kind of streamlining all of my supplements, so I'm hoping to kind of get everything base and then kind of tweak from there again. But if you have thyroid issues and you're looking for maybe some kind of a supplement to go with it, this is something I would recommend. Obviously check with your doctor first, because I am not a medical licensed practitioner of anything, but I definitely enjoyed this and it was easy to take. Speaking of sheet masks, so I have the Dr. Jart one. I don't think we need to know much about this because we know that I love it. I think this is really hydrating, but I also feel like the Pacifica ones have done really great. But this is my go-to recommendation if I'm ever having that like lack in moisture, or I'm really just feeling like I need that pep in my skin. I normally use it before we shoot, if I know I'm gonna have a long day of shooting, or if I'm just feeling tired and like my skin needs that extra oomph. But again, I think that I really want to start keeping these in the fridge because they're great at hydrating, but I really think that like the deep puffing would help if I had it in the fridge and it could really cool my skin off as I was using it. Alright. We have a random, and it is the Tom's Botanically Bright SLS Fluoride Free Toothpaste. So I switched to SLS Free Toothpaste a couple of months ago. I've been really kind of playing with, you know, making sure that I'm aware of what's causing any breakouts around the mouth for me. I know that food sensitivities and figuring out those was significant and getting rid of some of the bumps that were around my mouth. But I've heard a couple of people talk about it, so I tried the SLS free one. I actually bought a new one with fluoride because my dentist was like, you need fluoride. But the problem with that is it literally gives me breakouts around my mouth. So I'm gonna have to explore that avenue a little bit more. But I really enjoyed this one. It's more natural, it's a whitening toothpaste, and it's also SLS free. So if you're in the market for one, as I waved this guy around, I like used it till the very end. I would recommend this. I think it's available in a lot of places. Let's go through the shower stuff. So I bought this Summer's Eve Delicate Blossom Cleansing Wash forever ago. I don't remember why. I think it was probably because I saw it on Khloe Kardashian's app and just thought, oh, let's try it. So it's gentle, it's calming. I mean, I used it all over. I'm not gonna buy it again. It's not like life-changing for that matter, but I definitely think that if that's like something you have an issue with and you feel like you want to try it, go for it. Although it's definitely got some fragrance and some other things in it that I wouldn't necessarily want to use, but it worked, it cleaned, it didn't have an intense smell, so yeah, nothing life-changing here, but nevertheless an empty. My Mediterranean salt scrub. So I've used a couple of these. This one's a salt one. I've used a lot of the sugar ones. I really love these scrubs for getting in the shower and when I forget to exfoliate before I shave, because I know that when I exfoliate before I shave, it keeps my legs like smoother for longer. I bought these, I think, when Ulta had kind of one of those buy two get one free sales on them, and I like the salt one. It was a little bit different, but it was still really fun. I haven't repurchased these in a while, but I definitely need to. And if you don't want the sugar, maybe you want something different, the salt one is just as nice. Briogeo Scalp Revival. I think I've spoken about this guy a couple of times. This is actually Mom's. It smells good. So this is actually, Mom uses this regularly. I'll use it ever so often, especially probably tomorrow when I've been using a heavy amount of product in my hair for a couple of days. If I've really been kind of shoving the dry shampoo in, or I haven't washed it as frequently, I've been going for longer stretches. I really like to use this to kind of get the grit towards my scalp, to really exfoliate and make sure that I'm getting all of the product that I like jammed in there out of my hair. But if you have a drier scalp, a more sensitive scalp, I know that Tati raves about this. I know that my mom has really enjoyed it. She was getting a very dry and flaky scalp, and the problem was she needed to get rid of the flake, but she also needed to add the moisture back in. We've tried a few things, but so far this is the one that's done the best because it's exfoliated, but it also has a coconut oil in it, so it's added that back in, which has really kind of helped nourish your scalp. And I think she alternates using that with maybe one of the other shampoos that's in the shower. It's really done wonders for her scalp. So the last bit is a bunch of random skincare bits and some hair care stuff. So the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Cream, it took me quite a few months to actually use this guy up, which is great. I love the fact that a little goes a fairly decent amount of a long way. I mean, I guess it depends on how heavy you slather it in, but it's also a great price and a great size. So if you're looking for an affordable moisturizer, this is definitely one I would recommend. I didn't repurchase this one because I wanted to try something else. And I don't know where that falls on the green beauty spectrum, but I've been really kind of tweaking those products with my skin. But I definitely enjoyed that it was light enough so it didn't feel like there was so much on my skin, but it was a good price point and it did keep my skin moisturized. So if you're looking for something that is affordable and effective, this guy is definitely a good one. Clinique Take the Day Off Makeup Remover for Lashes, Lids, and Lips. I like this guy. I enjoyed using this guy. I actually didn't repurchase it because I went back to the clearance eye makeup remover, specifically because I've been using more waterproof makeup and I just wanted something that was a bit stronger. But I do really enjoy the Clinique Take the Day Off line. I've used this as well as the cleansing balm, and it's really good. So if you're a big Clinique fan and you haven't tried this one's great because it's fragrance free as well. And it didn't mess with my eyes and it got my makeup off, which is really what you want. And then I also have a Mary Kay eye makeup remover, oil free. Didn't purchase this one. Mom keeps these around and so I used it. But it is a really good eye makeup remover. I've used this guy on and off for years. When I don't feel like purchasing them, I just take one from Mom's stash. And it's been one of my consistent makeup removers over the years, and it definitely gets all my eye makeup off. Redken Windblown Dry Finishing Spray. I finally went through a full can of this. It took me a while because sometimes I forget to use this when I'm styling my hair, but it is one of my favorites. I love that it's a lighter kind of holding spray, so I don't tend to use like a full-on hairspray. I tend to use this guy, and this is my first can, but I'm already starting my second one, and until I find something that's like absolutely mind-blowingly different, I'm probably going to keep using it just because it's effective, it works, and I really like the way it kind of holds my hair, that I can like continue to do it the next couple of days, but it's not so intense that like I'm just kind of stuck. Like, it holds it, but I also have some flexibility that I'm not like got crunchy hair when I want to give my hair 3 or 4 days before I wash it again. May Lindstrom Skin Youth Dew. I love this guy. I don't want to love this guy. It's one of my absolute favorites. I repurchased it and I didn't think that I would. I kind of bought this as like a treat to myself earlier this year. It's definitely on the pricier end of the spectrum. But over the last month, I've really kind of worked out where this fits in my routine and kind of at night, and it definitely makes a difference at just keeping everything moisturized and really working well with my skin. So I would love to say that I'm gonna try something different. I thought that I would try something different after I finish this, and sorry guys, I know the light's going in and out. It's probably gonna rain soon, so but as much as I would love to say that I was going to try something different, I wanted to, and I literally went about a day without it before I immediately reordered it at like 5 a.m. in the airport on my way back from Kendall's bachelorette. So this guy is one of my favorites if you're looking to kind of treat yourself, if you're looking for, it's a bit of a oil slash serum, so this is what I'm using for my serum. I tend to be okay, like if I'm gonna spend more money in my skincare routine, my serum is where I will spend it. I like to find products that if they are a little more upfront but they're gonna last for an extended amount of time, I'm not as hesitant to spend money there because I know that'll end up working out. But that guy lasted me a couple months. I want to test and see, now that I'm only using it at night, how long it'll last me, and I'm hoping it'll be at least 3 months. That would be ideal, but it is one of my faves. And everything left in this box is makeup. So Urban Decay All Nighter, I bought the 2-pack of this a while ago, and I finally ran out of this one and switched over to my other one. But this is my favorite setting spray. This is the only setting spray I've been using for quite a while. I tried to switch over to the Pixie one. I just didn't love it as much. The mister on this is beautiful. It holds my makeup so well all day. Maybe some point I'll try something new, but for now that is still my ride or die setting spray. The Lancome Monsieur Big. I did not repurchase this guy. I did buy the waterproof version of it because it does give good volume, but I actually went back to the Lancome Hypnose and I like that more. Which I feel like I read somewhere earlier this week that they sell like one of those every 20 seconds or something like that. That's like one of their biggest best sellers. But yeah, I like it. I know that loves of people love it. I enjoyed using it, but I kind of feel like I like the Lancome Hypnose a smidge more than I like Monsieur Big. Mercier Tinted Moisturizer. I've had this guy for flipping forever. Maybe it's because I go back and forth between tinted moisturizer and foundations. I kind of rotate between what I'm using. If I'm honest, normally about the time that I start to tell you guys that I am like using something and loving some kind of combo, the next day I switch to a new one. So I just get bored and I like to change it up, and I try to shop within my stash and work with where my skin is at. But I love this guy. It's one of my favorite tinted moisturizers. I have used the Bobbi Brown CC cream, I believe it is, or their tinted moisturizer. I can't remember which one it is, but it's a lighter coverage, but I also love that one as well. But this is definitely one of those things that's probably always going to be in my collection or some form of it. I've been testing the Beauty Counter Dew Skin as like a comparative one, and I'm not sure. I haven't really been in that like tinted moisturizer side of mine, so that might have something to do with it. But I do love, love, love the Laura Mercier one. My Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil. I've used a couple of these guys. I love them. My favorite thing about these is that this spoolie doesn't break, is one of the biggest things. I love the Anastasia Beverly Hills. Anastasia? I can't speak. I love that one, but the problem is I always lose a spoolie on it. So I haven't repurchased this yet. You saw my declutter. I've been kind of trying to like use through what I have and just really get rid of some stuff. So that means I've got like 3 eyebrow products at a time, because I've got like a baby pencil for the front and a fat pencil at the back, and then my Gimme Brow. But I love this guy. It's definitely, it's not the NYX one, although I know NYX is a great affordable brand. It's definitely a little bit more, but it does a really good job. If you're really wanting to kind of pencil in those fine hairs, this is a good choice for that. And I finally, it's literally, you can't even see the writing on it anymore. I've traveled so much with this and killed it so much. My Benefit Give Me Brow, I got to the point where I just thought, you know, it's probably time to open the new one. So I feel like, I'm sure they changed something in the formula and the time for when they had this to the recall to the new one. I like the original a smidge more, but I definitely love my Gimme Brow. I already repurchased one and I'm using the new one currently. LA Girl Shady Slim Brow Pencil. I bought this a while back from Ulta because I wanted to try something that was a bit more affordable, to see if I could find a brow product that I would enjoy that wasn't as pricey. But the thing about this one is the color is just a smidge off. I feel like it oxidizes and is a bit more orange than is really appropriate for my face. So it's affordable, yes, but if you're gonna go that route, I would probably pick the NYX one over the LA Girl one. Last 2 products, my Becca First Light Priming Filter Instant Complexion Refresh. I love this thing. We're at the point where there's like a little bit left in there, but it really just kind of floats around. You can't get it out of the bottom, but it's definitely a very gentle, very light primer. I didn't repurchase this one because I switched over to my Cooler one. But I really love this guy and I kind of miss using it on the regular. So it's definitely a lovely, lovely primer if you're looking for something that's going to kind of smooth everything out, and it's not going to do the whole pore thing, but it is a nice like gentle layer that wears really well under your foundation. I would definitely recommend Becca. And last but not least is the Kylie Jenner lip product. It is the Mary Jo K. red lip. We all know that I love a red lip. If you look through my lip collection, I have lots of red lips, and this is actually one of my favorites. It looks like there's, if you looked at it, you think, oh, there's still ads in there, but there's not. When you pull it out to use it, it's actually really dry. I'm still using the lip pencil from this. It's a little more blue, but it's one of my absolute favorites. I haven't repurchased it yet. I was actually thinking this morning that I really need to go in and buy a couple of different lip kits from her. I really do enjoy her lip kits. I love a matte lip. It's just one of my favorite things to wear, and this red one is one of my absolute favorites. If you're not interested in spending a little bit more, understandable. I think that I don't feel as bad because you normally get the lip pencil with it, and the lip pencil lasts me quite a while. But I did use the lip pencil today with my Wet n Wild, I think it's the Cat Liquid Lipstick, but the red one, and I love that one as well, and I also get lots of compliments when I wear that one out. But this is still one of my faves. It wears well, it lasts well, I really enjoy it. So if you're into Kylie's liquid lips and you have not tried this one, I would highly suggest it. And yeah, that is all of my empties for right now. I'm so sorry that the light has been going in and out, and the time that we started filming this video till now, it has gone completely cloudy, and I think the rain is coming in. So I hope that this kind of gave you a peek into everything. I figure if we do it this way, then I won't have 2 hours worth of footage to show you for empties, but it'll give me a chance to really kind of talk through things and remember how I feel about them as we go. So I will definitely keep the box and show you guys again in a couple of months what I'm using. And if you have any questions about any of these products, or you love any of them, you know, have any suggestions for what I should try next, let me know in the comments below. So I love you guys. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I will see you all in my next video, which will be on Wednesday. There will be a new vlog up. So I love you. Have a great day. Bye guys.